That is what we are trying to establish here. We are trying to establish the reason beyond reasonable doubt. If somebody is in Ghana, this man is not a lawyer. He's an old fool. When you see somebody build a house in Ghana, that person, a businessman, a private person, that person at the end of the day, he is not paid by the taxpayer. He has not taken an oath in front of the taxpayers. He has not declared his assets to us. Cecilia Dapaah is under a law, and that law states that if a government official, if we even suspect, not to have evidence, so if we, the constitution states it, if even we suspect that you are involved in something we believe, it does not really correlate with the salary you are being paid. So we as Ghanaians, we can check the lifestyle of people the taxpayers are paying. So if you're a government official, we can even just look at you and say your lifestyle alone, we want to audit you. The Auditor General can just look at an MP and say, you are a member, you are a minister, your lifestyle alone, you have bought a new Benz, you are building a new house. The Constitution can give us the right to just audit. We have lifestyle audits. So we don't need to establish reasonable doubt or whatever nonsense he's saying. We have to be able, because when Kwame Amwako is building 10 houses in Ghana, it's up to the security agencies. They can walk to him and say, you know something, we want to know where you're getting your money from. People can do it. The institutions can do it. Now, when a member of parliament, a cabinet minister, who has taken an oath, who is under a constitution, we have every right. We don't need to establish a full reason. We have every right to question her. It is through the question that's when we will get to know whether she is committed a crime or trying to hide something. How can this guy, how can anybody tell me this man is an intelligent man? This guy is an old fool. Now, sometimes these people get the opportunity to work in Ghana and lie to us. I told you some time back, I told you the profile of this guy. And I told you that he cannot be trusted. This is the same man neba erepi ni made. And neba no edwane koshe Canada. This man, his son raped a house helper on Wankasa team. He knew about it. He knew his son was going to go to jail for life. He basically moved his son to Canada. This Sam Okuzedto, this old man, this man. Cecilia Dapaah is a government official. Any Ghanaian can question Cecilia Dapaah's lifestyle. Any person. So if a government investigative institution decides to question Cecilia Dapaah, because the Cecilia Dapaah herself went out there to complain that her 1 million, 20 million is gone. We were sitting at home. We didn't know Jack. It was the same Cecilia Dapaah who went to the police to say somebody has stolen my money. How much? This amount of money. Then the eyebrows all went up because in your position, how did you come by that money? That is what started this. So for this fool to sit, Cecilia Dapaah sat in parliament to tell us that she has spent some huge amount of money on Odo River, making sure to clean that river or that drainage. Cecilia Dapaah, how much did she tell us she spent? The Odo River today is full. Cecilia Dapaah still till date has not been able to prove to us how much went into that cleaning or the salting of the Odo River. As we sit here, Cecilia Dapaah has not accounted. This is what she said in Parliament. Cecilia Dapaah.
You claim that your ministry had 43 million out of the $200 million. How was that 43 million applied?
Mr. Chairman, I have given the components out is to cap about 5 heaps around Tantan and then the Odo Basin, and it's also to clean up the Odo Basin to make the channels open for water to flow in. Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
$43 million. And we don't have the right to question Cecilia Dapaah where she got that money from, because no work has been done. So who on earth would tell me, I don't respect this man? He's not the only taxpayer in Ghana. He's not the only sensible person in Ghana. And he does not even have that intelligence to be discussing. This man is a whole corruption package. This guy is not intelligent. And I've been saying on my platform for years, we have projected some people who are not supposed to be where they are. This Sam Okuzedto man is on the Council of State. He's a member. This man is on the General Legal Council, where Afenyomakins, after he tormented a family, after he went after a young girl, after somebody at the end of the day sodomized a young man, and Afenyomakins used thugs to go after the 3-year-old. This fool was on General Legal Council defending Afenyomakin. When the former Chief Justice, when there was a $5 million bribery scandal between the Chief Justice and that chief, this was the fool who was sitting on the General Legal Council defending the Chief Justice. Do you know the background of this guy? Do you know where this guy came from to get to this point for Ghanaians to see this guy as a revered man? What intellectual prowess does this guy have that in Ghana we sit and we let any fool, because they are old, we can't question their intelligence, and then they go through the system like the same way Akufo-Addo has gone through the system and fooling today and misbehaving today. Let me read this guy's bio for you to hear. This guy, Sam Okuzedto, he went to Zion College of West Africa, Keta, Anloga, from 1949 to 1954. Grade 3 with second O-level passes in Ewe and Bible knowledge, grade 6 in each. TA. Grade 3 with 2 O-level passes, 2 in Ewe and Bible knowledge, grade 6 in each. When he went to O-level, what he went to learn there was other language and what? Bible studies. This guy. This is his profile. This is his bio. And this guy is carrying himself. I'm going to show you who he is. He's nobody. Everything about him is a lie. He's so thirsty. He's so corrupt. Let's go on with this guy's profile. He could not proceed to sit form like his much brighter classmates like Professor Kofi Awono and Divine Amenume. So this guy and Kofi Awono them went to school. They all left him. He's a block-headed guy. This guy is he's dumb like a duck. This guy we are hailing in Ghana and saying Okuzedto, Sam Okuzedto. His law firm is one of the most corrupt law firms in Ghana. Now let me keep on reading this guy sitting there. Also wait, yeah, when 1935 and Jobewu obe Jimmy Mwa mamu nyina mas my life say na kwasiato we akwu. Bible knowledge any ever and osua O level. Wait. Now let me go on. Listen to his profile. And these are the people we are sitting in Ghana say omuni munyansa we mu de omukasa na bibia ye okay. Wait. Listen. He ended up first as a people's teacher and later as a private commercial school, which is now defunct, called Universal College of West Africa in Somenya in the Yilo-Krobo district in the Eastern region, where he studied typing and shorthand, where he was employed as a copy typist. This is his profile. This guy. Mamin taking the overview. This guy, he only passed RME and Ewe. This is his profile. He ended up first as a people's teacher and later at a private commercial school, which is now defunct, called Universal College of West Africa in Somenya in the Yilo-Krobo district in the Eastern region, where he studied typing and shorthand and thereafter proceeded to ECG, where he was employed as a copy typist. This guy and Rebecca Akufo-Addo learned the same thing in school, typist. Kwasi ampanyi we na kyerem or the Council of State so. ene copy typing so only Rebecca Kufuor the same course O level RME any I wanna kasa do pass here only professor I want no money start obi nyina gya no ho damn head way our born way nim bibia on abra bom. That is why he's ofum bibia he's just eating anything. Mamen finishing the profile and don't waste your time on such weak-minded old brats. Now listen. He was later sent to Leeds Commercial School to study as a secretary. Later, na ne papa de call Leeds UK. Kwasi ebia to me call UK. Ekufuor de kono mu wi wo UK and oba also a lawyer. He was sent to Leeds UK to go and learn secretary, to be a secretary. Yes, sir. Oh, thank you, sir. I will be back. Is the food ready? And no call UK Leeds. A hono kusunya sa ade no. Me chira mo se ebo amra. Wait. The reason why they are doing this is say all their life they could not achieve anything. So when the Kufuor came and they realized the Kufuor is a dumb fool, they all capitalized. Everything they could not achieve for the 60 years, that is the time they saw Sir Omola Kaba. These people. Now listen. Front desk, Okoye front desk is more Leeds. Let's move on. Now, he later returned to Ghana claiming to have studied law at Leeds University. He is recorded in the Ghana Law Report for dubious law practices and unethical behavior in landmark cases such as Okuzedto versus Irani Brothers. Moka Irani Brothers. A criminal we and an edisa case in a man for a multi case. Obi a wu no na irada no agi case. Or free Leeds by no back Ghana for so called law school. The same thing the Kufuor ye. Or free Leeds by a choir secretary no or by a so called law school ever seen there on to chair one of his classmates in UK where he practiced or he went to law school. He could not show us one to date. When you say with this man, ask him, can he tell us one of his colleagues in law school in the UK on to chair? Yenim sanko for we mo na moto sources almost Ghana e Now let's move forward. There's another case, stubborn case. Atuna Brothers versus Van Boris, and more recently in the infamous case of Estate of Opoku. Now listen to this. It is very funny to also note that the fact that this idiot is a member of Ghana Legal Council where he terrorizes and disciplines younger lawyers for unethical behavior. He and other members of his firm teach advocacy and legal ethics. Can you imagine? The sages say that the message of the unreformed reformer seldom inspires reformation. Judge Wilson. Now this is a whole Supreme Court judge who sent me this guy's profile. A Supreme Court judge. There are more dirty things on this man. And he's telling me, Kevin, I can send you the dubious things he has done in Ghana court. CP Construction GBR, Van Barris and Altuna. The above are some of the dubious cases in which he either scammed his clients or attempted to scam them. This man even scammed his own father and family members. This man, such a greedy person. And when they speak, you could see some of them, they are not smart. They are taking advantage of you. This is from a whole Supreme Court judge. They have been there with him. They know he's fake. They know he's a liar. He went to Leeds to go learn secretary. Front desk. He came back. He said he's a lawyer. And then they slaughtered him into a Ghana law school. And Sabodamni went in the Musa, dirty people. Abedru Hande. Today he's saying that if you come and you find money with somebody, what he said again, let me show you how dirty and ignorant these idiots are. All the sins in the Bible, is it only LGBTQI that the clergy have seen? Some Okuzedto. Or say Bonia or Bible Muninano in Muninano in Tigana for us of trumu ngwana muhuye. This guy. Oh, Omufre Kufuor age group rumba Muninabwa. They are not lawyers. I'm telling you. Were we not here when we asked Katie Amon, the law school, no, oh, he was given special privilege. Ekufuado, the classmate way, me say Ekufuado group, no, sa category now be 80 years. Almost so many they are liars. They are all liars. 90% of them are liars. Those times, how many of you people went to school in the UK? How many of you could go to the UK those times? So they all go there and they come back with the same story. We went to learn law. When they come and then they will connect and then they'll put them in the Ghana Law School and they become lawyers. 90% of the Ekufuado year group, they are liars. They are not lawyers. Now, Busa Tiasemi Oka. Or say, now what Ghana so for them winning no inti trumu no nkwane bone e Bible mu amuni di echire. This is his problem. Why are we for pushing this case? These are the people who directed the Ekufuado, the last guy, Afenyoma Kemo, to take the case to Supreme Court because they know when it enters there, their mother will sit on it. What you people saw on TV. And they said, the Attorney General basically suggested to the court that what is about to happen, the anti-LGBTQ bill case now was Supreme Court. No, you showed on TV some way, Jimmy. They are fooling you people. What you saw on TV, it was rehearsed. They are on TV to say Supreme Court, yeah, the camera about then if we can bring cameras to the Supreme Court, why don't we place the camera there every day? Do we need the Attorney General to suggest to the Chief Justice that this case, put it on camera? Every case in the Supreme Court is important and dear to us and very important to every single person in Ghana and around the world. Why don't you put the camera there 24/7? Because they want to fool you psychologically. We are being clean. See, everything is happening here. Everything is transparent. You are foolish. Some of you Ghanaians, yeah, Jimmy, they play with your mind. These people are playing with you. Oh, they all catch them or say. Na mo asofo mo Ghana for mo Jimmy ana nti Bible mo bone nyina we nkwa na munim ada na mudi akire ehu hia Ekufuado should not sign. So they know how you people think and how far you think, and they have trained your brain to believe these kind of lies. Then I'm hearing on TV say yeah the Attorney General Godfrey that me say for camera mbra. Hey, and I said from today to 2025, I was a camera about Supreme Court today, because every case is important. Every case too is being judged by the taxes, the judges we pay with our taxes. Why are some cases better than some cases? In the eyes of the law, every case should be treated equally. So why are we picking some cases over some cases? If the Attorney General is representing Ghana or defending Ghana or whatever, the Attorney General is us. So why don't we get the opportunity to watch every case on TV? They are playing with you people. Somewhere Jimmy. We are a Council of State member. In Penifona must say Ghana. Do you know this guy? Okuzedto. His law firm, they are the secretary to the National Cathedral. This guy, this thief. Cathedral, no? The law firm. Basically running all the secretarial thing, the administrative job. National Cathedral, no, or technically when they almost secretary. Bumbusan say, and I'm talking about their law secretary. Bumbusan say the audit report now what National Cathedral no we say there you say Ochiri 2 weeks no. Wait. There you say, oh, started in box ma. Acha 3 weeks. Oh, he died. Oh, you know when he went to court the last week, and he told court to give him time. Wait, Yariebe Kunu. Wait, there ya no. Wait, on to me bodogi. On to me for chicken. Wait, Viagra. Wait, on any pan on namho. Say, oh, Chini Cecilia ko jina da kem 2 weeks no. This thing. I hear that go. And these are not people we are supposed to be listening to. These are liars. These are thieves. These are jokers. They have played on your conscience and on the age. You're 1935. Wait, or your busmu and go so with the dada. But he's still here and distracting a 17-year-old, an 18-year-old who is supposed to decide for his future. No, this fool is not deciding for you. Wait, in the next how many years? No, who? Or pray or pray for how long is he going to live on earth? Wait, on to me, wait, or you're Walking Dead, part 83. Part 83, Walking Dead, but he's greedy, such a dirty old man. And the Ekufuado, the law is not supposed to work. Such a filthy, dirty old man.